Lucius. Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the demiguise figurine.
Revelio.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever.
Clever?
How offensive.
Revelio.
I'm stealthy as a demiguise. I'm invincible.
Lumos.
We beg silence of you.
Revelio.
Let us keep our heads around.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio.
I'd like to open a shop in Boston.
Revelio.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that fupa from potions, I reckoned you might be just the... You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I missed...
Where do you find time for this and your...
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billy...
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from...
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and...
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywigs things?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the sea.
I'll see what I can do.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen.
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed...
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beat?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going...
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts, some provide us with magically imbued materials, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done.
Yes, Professor.
Stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry?
An optimistic idea. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you be on the lookout for my... Meanwhile, I also...
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have... You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that...
It's something my gran and I say. It means... At least, that's what we decide.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone
I'm not sure. What?
You'll see. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her. Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the...
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing...
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was... You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry...
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely...
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear the poachers' influence is growing. I see them They're up to something.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if...
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on.
I think that's a fine idea.
And the more I know, the better I can...
You seem undeterred. Will you let me...
Oh, very well. I should be going, but we'll speak...
Revelio!